Welcome back to Healing a Bunch of Chaos. It's your girl Avery, and we're here to talk about life struggles, abuse, and more. If you're new here, I am talking about healing trauma pertaining to childhood trauma, generational trauma, domestic violence, and maybe even any of the chaos in your life. If you're coming back to my channel, well, hello there, welcome back, and welcome to any of those who are new. As you can tell by the title and thumbnail of this video, I'm going to be talking about adding value to someone's life. What could it look like to add value to someone's life? And how does being in a relationship with someone in a different age group and how important adding value is when you're in a relationship with somebody in a different age group. Before we get into this video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to The Chaos if you haven't joined already. And make sure to turn on your post notification bell. Let's get straight into this video. So, adding value. What does adding value look like, especially when being in a relationship? Well, if you are in a relationship with somebody, this is also vice versa, y'all. You should be doing things that can help succeed and be beneficial to someone's life versus they should be doing the same for you. Now, I feel that it's really, really important for someone to add value to your life and for you to add value to someone else's life, because when you're in the same kind of space, on the same path, it gets boring after a while. It gets boring after a while. And there's really no room for growth. But if you allow room for growth and you allow change and you allow the person that you're with, vice versa, to maybe add to you knowledge-wise, mentally, emotionally, physically, it can be very beneficial and successful for both of you in the long run. I feel that it's very important when it comes to relationships or friendships. We're going to stick on the relationship aspect of this at first, real quick. So let's hypothetically say someone is 25 and the other person is 40. That's generally around a 15-year age gap. Now, if one of the people, maybe the older one, the 40-year-old, has everything going for themselves, a car, a house, financially they're stable, and the 25-year-old is kind of finding their way in life and not really on the same path as the 40-year-old, then now the 40-year-old will be adding value to the 25-year-old's life by financially helping them and physically helping them by giving them a place to stay, maybe letting them use their car. So now what can the 25-year-old do to add value to the 40-year-old's life if the 40-year-old already has everything going on? So the 25-year-old can then go and maybe get into accounting and business and see how to handle financial portions and stuff like that. Or maybe they can clean and cook and tend to the house, or maybe change your way of thinking and talking and walking even, or just acting period in life. And that's how you add value vice versa to each other. If you are in a relationship with someone who doesn't have anything going on for themselves and you have everything going on for yourself, and they're not trying to add value to your life, please don't stay. Don't go wasting their time. Don't go wasting your time, because there's two different scenarios that can happen on either side. So now, if you have everything going on for yourself and they don't, they're not only kind of degrading you because they're saying things to make you feel guilty and try to sympathize and empathize with them when they really don't want to change. They really don't want the help. So now you're sitting here being drained and going through stress and going through strain and literally losing yourself in the process, while this person is just feeding off of you, not helping you grow, not trying to grow themselves. And it's not working. It's not working for you beneficially. In the long run, it's not working for that person. So it's like, what are you doing there? Like, don't do it. And then on that person's side, once you remove yourself, now they have to be like, okay, I don't have that thing that I can use anymore. So like, what, like, now I need to find something that I can use. What can I use? And either they will get themselves together, or they will find someone else who is willing to do exactly what you're doing, but it might be different. They might be stern. They might be more harder. They might be like, listen, I'm not going to support you if you're not going to get up and do what you have to do. And that'll make the person want to change and strive for more, because all you did was just let that person leech off everything that you had, but not tell them, hey, you can't do this to me. We need to be able to provide for each other. We need to be able to give and receive the same exact way. And I feel like when it comes to people who are older or people who are younger and in relationships like that, that's kind of like how it goes. Because for the people who are in their 40s, 50s, and you're dating someone who's younger than you, you have lived longer, you have experienced more, you're more matured, you have everything going on. So now you have like the gold digger term and chasing after a person with money and chasing after a person with everything that they have, and I want to leech and I want to do this. But you're allowing it to happen. You're not sitting down with what you have going on, and you're not like, you know what, this person can't do nothing for me, so I'm going to waste my money on this person. I'm going to waste my time on this person, waste my energy on this person, because they're not even trying. They're not making an effort. So it's like, let's not waste the time. Like, I wish that this video could go so far, and hopefully it will, but just to reach so many, because we're not all, or cannot be, Jay-Z and Beyonce, where they have the resources to do the things that they want and do the things that they need and be together with such a big age gap. Because let's face it, even they are adding value to each other, but people just look at it as in like, oh, they both got money, so it doesn't matter. But whereas we're not like them, so if I have money and my partner doesn't, you know what, I shall. No, it's none of that. It's either way. No matter if you have the money, no matter if you don't have the money, you both could be broke. You both could be financially unstable. What are you guys doing to help each other get out of where you're at? That's what it is. That's what adding value is. Adding value is helping the people around you and helping yourself grow and strive for better. And it's the same in friendships as well. Because you can have a friend that's years older than you or even years younger than you, and they can be expanding your knowledge. They can be lifting your spirits and helping you in ways that you did not know you needed help, or in ways that you may not even thought was like a priority or something that made sense, or maybe a path that you could have taken that could have led you somewhere beautiful. And it just takes for someone to have that type of energy to be like, you know what, I got this information I feel like I want to share. I feel like can be beneficial for someone. Whether, like, this is what I'm saying, guys, it doesn't matter if there is money involved. It doesn't matter if you're in friendships, relationships, even jobs, where the other thing that you are trying to learn from or trying to gain value from is financially there. Like even in a job, that money could be everything, but the job itself can be mentally draining, and it can put so much stress on your life, and you'll end up losing yourself, and you might even lose the job. And then you're going to think to yourself, well, yeah, the money was good, but now I lost the money, so what else did I gain from that job? And if you was not so wrapped up in the money, you would have saw that you probably gained a lot of knowledge for the job, and you can take that to the next job, or you can take that and use that in your lifestyle, everyday routine or something. Or maybe you didn't learn anything from that job, and now you're like, damn, I wasted all my time, all my energy, stressed the hell out over it, for it to bring me money, for me to not even have the job anymore. So definitely think about everything that you have going on in your life, whether it's a job, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a hobby, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a family member. And think about how you, or vice versa, that person can make each other succeed in life. And there's this saying, and I don't know who the saying is by, so I'm going to put air quotes on it because this plagiarism is a thing, y'all. So, air quoting, if there are 5 broke people in the room, you will become the 6th broke one. And if there are 7 rich people, you will be the 8th rich one. So definitely just involve yourself in the groups and the circles that you need to be in to help elevate yourself. And in that process, pass it forward. Pass the value forward. Pass the respect forward. And you will get in return. Y'all, the return and the give and receive whole dynamic in the world is like trash. Like the give is like 80% while the receive is like 20%. And we have to do better. That is so sad. And it's sad that a lot of us tend to value and add to the people that we love, and they aren't doing it back. And that's where you have to literally sit down with yourself and say, okay, I have to separate myself from certain people, because if I am basically getting all this done for myself, and I'm succeeding in life and stuff like that, and I'm having these people around me, and all they're doing is leeching off of me or using me for what I got, then you're literally just not moving up. You're staying in the same spot. So you want to always think about how your future is going to be impacted by the things that you do. And think about where you want your future to go and how you want your future to be. And if you're going to involve yourself with someone who is older than you, whether it's a friendship or whether it's a relationship, make sure this person has the knowledge to give you. And make sure you want to be the student who learns from the teacher. I heard that from Kyrie Irving, I believe, or Kobe Bryant, one of those. But it's the same. It's the same, and everything is the same in life in general. Everything has value to it. Learn from it and pass it forward. And that's really all I have to say on that. And just when it comes to relationships, I can't stress this enough, because I know that there's a lot of people who would generally want to go for someone who's older and feel like, oh, well, they have so much more to offer for me, like, let me just go this way. And it can work, but it only works if you come to an understanding that you're not just going to go into this person's life and just freeload off of them and not have anything to get, like, basically give in return. That person is not going to let that happen. And if that person does let that happen, it's because you're adding value. You get where I'm trying to say? Y'all get me? So, let's make a thumbnail. No more of that. No more of that, y'all. No more wasting people's times. No more not giving and receiving at the same pace. No more not adding value and not receiving value from others. Because let's be real. If you're in a relationship with someone who is going to depend on you, then the least they can do is clean and cook and wash the dishes and take out the trash and learn and I don't know what's going on. And learn your love language and just be able to provide in ways that you didn't think you needed. You didn't know you needed. And with that being said, I'm going to end this episode here. If you've been here before, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. If you haven't been here before and you're just new and you're just joining, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Make sure to tune into all my previous episodes. Make sure to stay tuned for all the newest episodes. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to The Chaos if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.